And welcome back to my series. Let's play and test Phosphor. And as you can see, I've upgraded the version to 0.7 and we are at day 7, and I actually have not read the whole changelog, I have to admit, but we will just see what has been improved or renewed. And right, so the last time the whole log was all bummed out because of this error message, and yes, for some reason when we tried to join a battle we were not able to have a very good advantage of that, because I don't know, okay, we don't have any tactics. Oh well, we have tactics 1, but even so it was really bad. But maybe if we join this battle we will see an explanation as to why the entire battle advantage was so really bad. Oh, the music is a little bit loud, even though I do like the music. Alright, okay, so let's see. Let's help Baron Theobald and see what kind of... Okay, we have almost 4 times the number. I wonder what the battle advantage will be like now. Huh. It seems like battle advantage is -2 because of tactics probably, and we have a sneaking malice of 3 and fatigue -6. But the last time I looked I didn't really get any message about low fatigue. Well, I didn't exactly get any message. So here I am, and oh my gosh, these are... Kaiser Otto is not exactly riding a horse. What the hell is that thing he's riding? That looks like a raptor. Okay, it's called the Reich des Drachen, so let's just say this is some kind of wyvern maybe, though technically wyverns aren't really dragons. At least in my book. And I'm all alone. And we are 54 against 71. That, strangely enough, does not really seem that bad, considering that we actually have... Oh, okay, the total is -2, so it's not -2 and the -6 together. So the total is -2 because of the fatigue and also, of course, tactics. And even though we are fighting at -2, I'm not getting any renown for this battle. That is rather... That is not so nice. But when I look at the troops here, including the Kaiser, I have no doubt that the Drachen will emerge victoriously. Now I wanna have some really nice... Oh, Princess Birgit, the daughter, is also riding a wyvern, raptor something. I would almost say Tyrannid if this were the Warhammer universe. Okay, she's pretty... has a nice face, even though it is rather unprotected. And we are in a shootout. I don't like this one bit, as I have no ranged weapon that can cover that distance. Well, technically it can cover that distance, but I won't be able to hit anything from this distance anyway. And I actually doubt that I will be able to deal any damage with my throwing knives, despite my power throw of 6. Dragonar. And now they are charging. I wonder why we, although we are outnumbered, why we are charging and not waiting for them. Oh, are those elephants? Oh, those are elephants. Golden faced elephants. It looks a little bit hilarious from here. Oh yes, actually I realized that I have very bad... Things don't look great because I have actually no... Well, because I'm on foot and that's a big ass elephant. I cannot seem to... The report is enabled. I still am not getting anything. Those elephants are a little bit high. I cannot... Did I get the kill? It seems like I got the kill, but I am unable to see any reports. What the hell? I have started a new game. Oh yes, I need a better weapon. Ouch, that hurt. He flinched me, that son of a gun. Why is he attacking me and not the one behind him? Alright, I gained a level in battle, so I will make use of that now. And I believe I do want some more iron flesh at the moment. Well actually, let's just forget it. I will just stick with what I have. And where are our reinforcements? I do not see reinforcements. I see a lot of... That one is really fast. He just ran me over. And oh my gosh, I don't like... Ouch, that was close. Where's the rest of my people? Why was I left to fend for myself? Oh my gosh, another elephant. A lot of elephants. Why is my infantry fighting all those elephants? And these elephants are really high up. Not even Birgit cannot... well yes, okay, I got knocked out. Not even Birgit seems to be able to take them out. And they're really tough. And Birgit is warping through the elephants, trying to thrust, trying to poke with her overlong lance and doing little damage. Actually no damage at all if I watch the animations. Oh my gosh, how useless. How useless! And now she's just standing around. Oh yes. So the funny thing is, running into the crowd actually made me more vulnerable to damage than when I was running around on my own. And ooh, that guy has an arrow sticking out of his throat and he's still alive. He must be like really awesome super knight or something. Yeah, the battle is not really moving on. The enemy seems content to just stand around. I think the archers are already mostly out of ammunition. Those are the dragoners, if I recall correctly. Okay, now they're in, but without... Oh, that's not Dohosan, that's an assassin actually. The infantry is taking its Sweet time. And these cowardly knights are hiding behind. Even Princess Birgit is hiding behind the troops. What the? Okay, now they're breaking them up, and now they're retreating again. Why are they not charging in? I don't get it. Okay, well, we are getting reinforcements, so they just decided it's a good time to break off the offensive. Yes, paint a big target on our heads for these elephants. Well, now I'm absolutely positive those aren't wyverns, those are raptors. Because a wyvern that is about the size of a horse, maybe just a tiny bit faster and smaller than an elephant, that cannot be a wyvern. What are these guys doing? There's someone right behind them and they're not turning around. And, well, actually Princess Birgit is as well. What the hell is it with this AI? I don't get this. And what is this doing? Is she posing for the camera? She's posing for the camera. Okay. Well, this is a rather... I'm not used to this kind of battle AI at all. I'm pretty sure this is much different from native as well. And really, they're not doing anything. They're just standing around waiting for the elephants actually to charge into them. And we are actually losing. Okay, I don't know how... That's actually BS. I do know. I do not like advantage affecting battle advantage. It is absolutely ridiculous because I am fatigued and then I join this fight and then suddenly the whole army fights at a huge disadvantage. That is pretty much ridiculous. And having horse archers, well, having elephant archers on elephants is actually not nice either, because the elephants are just so really high up there, and the infantry seems they seem incapable of taking down an elephant at all. Was he scratching his... He was scratching himself between the legs. Oh great, we have 17 people. Princess Birgit is still around, but she's, well, just not doing anything still. And now they're getting chased around by another bunch of elephants. It's just endless, and the rest of these guys are just standing around. Okay, very strange. I think I prefer the dumb native AI over this. This is what happened to my camera? Alright, okay, well, in any case, I think I can just leave the battle, or let's see what Princess Birgit is doing. She charged in, did not... What happened to the camera? What happened to my mouse? I cannot see anything. Okay, let's just forget it. I will stop this. I will retreat from battle now. This does not make any sense. Long term, I mean. And those are indeed Rahara elephant archers and Rahara elephant cavalcans. And even though we have that kind of advantage, we were fighting against superior numbers because I alone am actually fatigued. What the... What did just happen? I was pressing space to speed up the game and now... This. What? Your hunting period? What hunting period? I didn't do anything. I was keeping space pressed to speed the game up. Oh, actually I can join the battle again. They're also running after Belionoyan. Okay, well with this kind of numbers I cannot lose. We have 10 times the number if we again fight at... Yes, okay. Thank you. And now I have to take care of... I have to be careful that I don't run ahead too much. It seems like most of the infantry here is content to just sit back while waiting for the Drahara elephants to charge them. And I am inclined to buy or to make myself a pike. No, actually I don't want to buy things. As the dear creator of Phosphor has graciously told me, it is much cheaper to craft things, especially in the beginning when you're low on orums. So I will try to do that. Although, if I recall from Rigale, or if so far as I can see, you still need some basic orums in order to actually get materials for crafting. So mining with a skill of 4 or 5 is not really profitable, and just the training to get to a proper skill takes far too long. So if you do have a little money, I would just suggest continuing to invest into training, and if you come across some hunting spots, gathering spots, then just try to gather and train yourself any further, but don't count on crafting things when you have no significant crafting skill. And okay, everyone is moving in. And well, even though there's quite the action going on, there are very, very few casualties. This is interesting to see. It might be that in Perisno that armor is really, really thick, making practically all units really, really durable. There's a lot of elephants around. Maybe it was not a good idea to, well, try to roleplay an infantry. Oh my gosh, yes, this is a little bit different than I thought. Ooh, he's coming, he's coming. Oh! Whoa, that guy thrust at the computer and in the middle of the thrust suddenly aimed at me. That's what I call cheating. Of course it was not enough to take me down. I think a war spear is going to be quite handy at this moment. Oh, I don't see much. Ooh, they're really, really fast. Oh my gosh. I wonder, are we just waiting to get knocked out by infantry, by cavalry here? They seem to be quite... Oh right, bad timing to switch the weapon. Whoa, they're really, really tough. It takes like forever to take people down. Even though he took me down in one hit, but still. Ah, of course, I think this must be due to the new use of Iron Flash that provide and athletics that provides dodge, and the Iron Flash that provides some kind of damage mitigation. So I guess that makes like all kinds of trained units quite durable. So it is a pity that I was unable to evade that particular strike, but yes. Oh my gosh, that one is having a spear and he's taking out 3 people not having spears. What a battle! What a battle! I was knocked out far too quickly. Although I think this current... I don't know, I think it... Hard to say. I think that cavalry is quite at an advantage in battles like these against infantry, since their horses seem to be really, really hard to take down. Just normal horses even, and maybe it does work. I just think that cavalry is a little bit... has a advantage, even more so than the native. And of course it causes some things to become really take really long to take some people down, because they're so tough, especially these elephant Kavakans. They're like almost invulnerable. That's just incredible how long it took to take just one down. And even though we beat the enemy, we still actually suffered more losses, even though we had an advantage of 2 against 1. That is rather... Well, yes, I do believe that the elephants are a little bit of a problem for the AI to properly deal with. Oh, well, thank you. I have to leave anyway. So all that was actually for naught. So, while I rest up, there's no Bartism Guild. While I rest up, I might as well companion lesson, companion training and hunting. This is a little bit strange. We have this double. One is just a lesson and one probably makes me into a companion rank, I think. One is 500 orums, one is 200 orums, and I have only 500. I do have not many tools left. I think I will just wait here a little bit and rest. And they break up. Oh, as you look around you, you find a hidden skeleton. Searching around it, you find a pouch with a nice sum of money. From what you can see on the note, it seems this money was bound to help the village of... Okay, the village of Training Ground. This is, of course, a mistake. But it seems the poor soul never reached his destination. Its destination? Okay, there really is no other choice but to take this money. The real choice comes from what you will do with it then. Well, yes, for some reason this script error is still around, and I got 500 orums from this. Very nice. Then now I can decide to go to Training Ground if I can find that village. Yes, and then turn in the money. Oh yes, it actually does say Training Ground. Very funny. And yes. I will need to rest a little bit more. And oh man, the Hosan is quite expensive. And I might as well train in something. Well, at least now I do have a little bit more money again, thanks to the money I found for the village of Training Ground. And they are having a huge... Oh my gosh, what a war! Yes, now I am a companion. It didn't raise my skill at all. And actually, if you are a master, you can actually give lessons and get money while improving your skill. But as you can see, becoming a master will cost me a whopping 3,000. That is definitely above my pay. And now I suppose that was a failure. Yes. So I can fight again, but for now... Okay, I see. It seems like I have to get out like this again. And yes, what is 40%? Again, they are fighting. I wonder how fatigued I am. I cannot... Oh, I'm afraid that this has completely taken out... This error message has completely taken out... Oh, it seems like I continuously am getting this this error message. Might be I need to start a new game. Might be. Yes, actually fatigue modifier is 3. Well, it's not -3. Does it mean that that I get a bonus of 3? I'm confused. Okay, battle advantage 10. That is pretty much as we had expected. And we have the archers here ready. I lost the nice war spear I had. So okay, I'm hoping that the Drachenreich has no trouble taking out the enemy. But I want to see what happens if we win this battle, if we can actually... Alright, just go after me. Always go after the player. I wonder if she actually hits anyone with her melee weapon. I do not see anything. Oh, hello. Heavy lance. That seems like a good weapon. A good weapon against those high up elephant raiders. Ah! Too fast. Oh no, we have two of those guys. Girls. Where? Oh, I was wondering where they suddenly went. And I guess I can just tell Doha-san to charge. The infantry just got defeated completely, it seems. So we are again with the archers. I've already decided if I have to play this game again to make a new character because of the report, then I will go either for an archer or for cavalry. They're too fast! They're too fast, I can't catch them. Well, with really tough enemies like this, thank you for kill stealing me. Well, it is certainly an advantage for the cavalry, because they just ride into any group of enemies without problems and just ride away, because they're just so tough. I think it really puts infantry at a disadvantage against cavalry. But maybe that's just my opinion, maybe it is even realistic, I don't know. Maybe I just have to get used to this kind of warfare, and I didn't take out anyone. Alright, we won. At least I didn't get knocked out. And oh, now we have to take out one guy. I believe that is No problem. And it seems like Doha-san actually survived the last battle as well. That is actually not so bad. Seems like we won. And if I check the recent messages, yes, we got the things. We got new messages, but it's still not showing up. Well, I don't really... Well, why not? Let's just recruit some people, so then maybe we can get to fighting some bandits. Oh, we get nothing. Alright. So this is done, and again, this is... Yes, as you can see, it's not upgrading the messages at all. Alright, I think I need to start a new game actually. Well, okay, I guess that's it. I will see you in my next video, and in my next video I will probably start with a new character. And maybe this time I will go for a more, well, for a character who's more knowledgeable about smithing and crafting, so I can show you the mechanics in this mod Phosphor. So thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.